This afternoon we're going to make some cream cheese cookies. And I've made these for years, and they're really neat to make holidays, so you can use different colored sprinkles, or you don't even have to use sprinkles. And it's so easy. Kids can do it too. They can help you. And today I'm going to use yellow cake mix. And that's, some people call them ooey gooey cookies or cake mix cookies or whatever. You can use any kind of cake mix you want to. I've made the yellow, I've made lemon, I've made strawberry and chocolate. I think those are the kinds that I've made. But they're a pretty good hit. So I had this in the pantry, so that's what I'm using today. Okay, so I'm gonna put my cake mix in there, and then you're going to take 8 ounces of cream cheese, and I've had this setting out for probably over an hour, so it's good and soft. It's still cool, but it's good and soft. So we're going to use it, and you just mix all these ingredients together. Okay, and then I have real butter. Land O'Lakes. And I set it out at the same time I set out my cream cheese, so it's soft as well. Okay, just gonna put it all in there. And then if you've got some real chicken eggs, they're better, but we got rid of our chickens because they quit laying. So, and I miss them because, especially baked stuff, it was so much better. But hey, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. We made it. And then I use real vanilla. And this just calls, I think it calls for 1/2 of a teaspoon instead of a teaspoon. Okay. And that's all the ingredients to the cookies. So I'm gonna put all this together in this 75-pound, 100-pound mixture, KitchenAid. I do like it though. Sometimes I wish it wasn't red, but that was back when we had a lot of red. Okay, so I don't know if you can see it in there. It's beginning to work up. Now some more ingredients you'll need later after you take this out. Then I put it on like saran wrap or press and seal wrap this, and I take it out and fold it up, and I set it in the refrigerator for about an hour or something like that until it chills good. Then I take it back out and I use my paper chef scoop. Use my paper chef scoop, and I think this is a teaspoon, and I will scoop it out and roll it in some powdered sugar. So you need some powdered sugar. And really that's all that you need. But while I'm usually fixing mine out like that, kids like sprinkles, some adults like sprinkles, and for whatever season it is, like if it's Christmas, I'll do the green and the white and the red sprinkles, or Valentine's Day, red sprinkles, St. Patrick's Day, green sprinkles, the orange in the fall, whatever, red, white, and blue, 4th of July. Or you don't have to do sprinkles at all. It's really good. Okay, it's getting rid of it now. Let me get all this down. So this cream cheese and butter and everything work out. But I've made these for several years, and you don't have to keep them in the fridge either. It's an airtight container. And usually every year for the past, I don't know, 2 or 3 anyway, I've been making them for like a auction for school at Christmas time, and they work real well. They sell because people like them. They're real soft, real soft. You may have made them before. You probably have. I guess they look like they're mixed up pretty good. We'll let it run a little while. But I put this up at Christmas. That's what I'm looking at in the kitchen, so that I make them so much, seems like that I need to look at my recipe. So if y'all want to screenshot that, well, how can I do it? We can screenshot it. Or I will put it in the description. But it's easy. I just thought I would share it because I'm making some. I think tomorrow's Teacher Appreciation Day. We need to appreciate our teachers, that's for sure, right? Appreciate our kids too. Okay, I think this is good. This is good. Okay, let me get this thing out of the way. I just wasn't gonna carry it over today, Debbie. I'm just like leaving it where it is. Okay, now use some muscles and get this batter off. It is kind of stiff batter. Let's get that off with a spoon, probably. I was trying to get all my utensils and stuff out, my ingredients out for the video, so it wouldn't just last forever. Okay, good enough, good enough, good enough. Oh yeah, it's good. Now you could go ahead and ball them out right now, but they're easier if they're chilled, because they're sticky right now. Sticky, sticky. Okay, I'm going to tear off a good amount of this. I'm going to use the pressing seal today. Okay. Big clump here. If you don't want to roll them all out at once, you can make 2 smaller ones and do the other later. But I don't think I'd keep that overnight. I'd go ahead and bake it. But nobody will know there's a cake mix. They'll think you have slaved all day in the kitchen. It's a pretty day here. It's kind of cool. I've been watching Pastor Lee Frost, and I've been watching Kentucky Life with Debbie, and I've been watching Grandma Lois Baird Rice, or I've been listening to them actually, because I've been doing some rat killing today, as Debbie calls it. It's kind of been busy around here. Okay. Just kind of shape this into a ball. However you want to do it. Okay, so here we go. Now, I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for about an hour, and then I'll get back on here and I'll show you how I spoon it out and roll it in powdered sugar and sprinkles. And when you bake this at 350, it only takes 10 minutes. Now, I tell you, I do use my baking sheets. I use those pre-cut, or you can buy them in a roll. Those Reynolds, I use these cooking baking sheets. So handy, so handy. Easy cleanup. I'm all about easy cleanup. So I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna see if this works when I pause it. Well, I'm back. My pause went off, so it's like a whole new video. So I'll have to try to figure out how to put them together. I put my batter, cookie batter, in the freezer for a little while to get it so it would get harder quicker. so y'all wouldn't have to wait on me all day. So I just open this up. And yes, it's kind of messy, but hey, it'll be okay. I won't show you how to do all this. I'll just do a little bit at a time. But I was gonna take my little scoop, and then I thought, well, I'll just do this. But you can get it in your hand and roll it around, dump it in here like this. Now, here would be one. They probably wouldn't have any sprinkles. Or you might could mash it in there and get a few. But really and truly, you need to do, uh-oh, my oven's ready. It's preheated at 350. Really and truly, you need to do your sprinkles first and then do your powdered sugar. Okay, and then just kind of form them in a ball. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can, if it's a little bit harder, you can kind of roll them in a ball, but it'll be fine. These sprinkles are pretty. They're like springtime. They have a lot of blue and hot pink and yellow and lime green. Let's see, look at them. Aren't they pretty? And then if you do the strawberry or the chocolate, it'll have the, usually don't put sprinkles on them. Or the lemon. I don't do them either. I just do the yellow. And I've never used white cake mix. I'm sure it'll work good too. Probably any flavor actually. The kids like these. And they are really soft. The cream cheese just gets them so soft. But yes, they're kind of messy, but you know what? It's just all good. And I'm not sure how many I make. Probably about out of a box. I can't remember because I've not made any in a while. I want to say a couple dozen. Depends on how big you make them. These are about an inch, I guess. Something like that. And then here's what I do sometimes, like I'll go ahead and just make a whole bunch and I'll put them in a paper plate and have them ready because it only takes 10 minutes. And the time you set your phone, the timer, or look at a clock, then you'll have another batch ready to go. So you always want at least 2 cookie sheets, and I've got 2 lined up over here. But I'll put them over here ready to go. But today I was just wanting to show you all. See, you can do them that way. But I think I'm going to take these to some teachers. And they'll be so surprised. Okay, let's see how many we got. I think we can get 12 on here. Because they don't flatten out much. I mean, you know, they kind of rise. And there's no pretty way to do this. You know, we're just going to get messy. So I know Debbie's not going to be doing it. I just have to drop her off a little bit. I don't know. I found it's easier just to take your sprinkles out of that little jar and pour it in a paper bowl or plate and just touch it up like that. It's just easier. It's just easier. Okay, that's all I'm going to make for right now because I want to get these in the oven. I just wanted to show you the process and the messiness of how I do it. And I know, and it's probably cutting my head off because I'm going to have to put these together and it'll cut the top of it off. But I hope you get the gist of it. I hope you do. I need to practice my videographer skills. Well, I'm going to have to clean my hands and turn my phone off. And then I will make another one where when they come out of the oven, and I'll show you how to do that, okay? Bye-bye. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, and look. What do you think? They smell good. I'm gonna put them here to let them cool just a minute. And then I usually just get me a couple of pot holders. And then I slide that paper just right off on the cabinet and let them finish cooling. That's what I do. And then I just let them cool all on one stack. Usually do it on a different cabinet. It's kind of awkward here, but let's see if we can't fix it. I'm not used to doing cooking videos much. Okay, so then I let them cool, and then I'll go ahead and then I'll have my extra baking sheet so it can cool, and then I'll put the next batch on. But I've got another one ready to go, so. But I just wanted to show y'all what they look like. I hope you can see them. I don't know if you can or not. I'm just really not organized today. Does anybody else have that problem? And they look like they're really messy to make, but they're not that bad, really, once you get going. They're really not that bad. Let's see if I can turn this down without dropping it. See them? Yeah. There you go. If it's cool enough, I'd take a bite. But I don't know if they're cool enough or not. Let's see, maybe this is. Let's see what the bottom looks like. And then when you break them open, see, they're just really good. I'll take a bite for you, okay? They are good. Real good. Okay, I'll let you know how many I end up with, okay? But if you like lemon flavor, it's really good to do lemon too. But these just taste like a sugar cookie, kind of, just a sugar cookie. And I'll show you the recipe just one more time in case you want to screenshot it. There you go. And I'll put it down in the description. Well, thanks for hanging with me. We'll see how this goes. I may or may not post it or upload it or whatever they call it. Bye.